that's pretty good. So remember the technique we were working on with the chipping, right? So the main thing that we were doing was, we had pretty narrow stance, right? A little bit more favoring the left side slightly, maybe 60%, 40% on the right. Left hands always should be leading, right? And then we're really focusing on that hinge with the left and holding it through, right? So obviously it didn't require as much acceleration. So this one, with it being a little bit longer of a shot, we want to have that ball carry a little bit longer, right? So let's go to have that same technique. Let's just go and add on, still keep the hinge, still keep that angle of attack the way we were doing with the chip shot. All right, so a couple things, right? On the first two, with your standard chip shot and then the bump and run, the couple things you mentioned is contact, right? So getting through the ball, hitting the ball more square on the club face, And then the other thing is really, trusting where our hands are at, keeping the left hand ahead, right? So I want you to think about have the same mindset as you're doing the shot. But what I kind of mentioned here is really just changing our club for number one. So what club are we hitting?
60-degree wedge.
All right, perfect. The second thing is really changing the loft on it, where we're going to move the ball position a little bit more forward, all right? The biggest thing from there is still keep the same idea as we're hinging it, hinging that left wrist to start, right?
Holding still.
Holding the left hand ahead and accelerating through the shot, right?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and give that a try now.
Okay.
So the first thing you're going to do now, so I would still move this ball up a little bit more up in your stance. So we're going to shuffle the feet a little bit that way. There you go. All right. And then see how we're more neutral here, right? And then you're really going to feel this wrist really hinge the club up this way. That's the biggest exaggeration that we want to feel, guys, okay? And then you're going to come down on the same path with that left hand leading, okay? That's really going to help us have that ball pop out right off the club face.